that again. Okay, so that was all in my face. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know me, I am Janasia Lene. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you're notified every time this beautiful face posts. And let's do this thing called life together. I did a poll on my Instagram. I asked you guys if you wanted a girl talk or a fashion haul, and girl talk won. So here I am, and I'm still doing the fashion haul for y'all. I'm just waiting for clothes to come. And before we even do anything else, I just want to get into this hair because y'all haven't seen me with this hair on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure my Instagram has me with this hair. Follow me on Instagram, and make sure you do that. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Janasia Lene. It'll be somewhere on here, so you guys can easily stalk me and connect with me. Yeah, so your girl got her hair colored, and I also cut a lot of my hair. So like my hair, I think is like right here, and then I dyed it burgundy, but I was turning into like this auburn color. It's really cute though, and it's working. It was just like an impulsive decision I made one day. I was like, I'm gonna go dye my hair, and that's what I went to go do. And so here I am. But enough about that. I know that's not what y'all came for. I'm not giving y'all the hair details today. We came for the advice and the girl talks. So we're gonna get straight into it. So I don't have like a specific order for how I'm gonna do things. I'm just gonna jump from topic to topic and just address questions. Okay, so question number 1, advice on long distance relationships. So I'm currently doing a long distance relationship right now, so I'm probably the best person to get this advice from. I would just say the #1 thing is to just stay in contact. Like for me, my boyfriend and I, like, we're so used to being together, and so like now that I'm away in college, like our way of like staying in contact and still keeping that connection is by being on the phone. We are on the phone a lot, and it's just because, like, you know, we're so used to being with each other, and like literally I used to go to sleep next to him every night, and now I'm just away, so it's like we fall asleep on the phone just to like feel that love. Like that love is still there and that connection is still there. Mostly just staying in contact. I feel like staying in contact is just like the easiest thing, because of course being away they can't really see what you're doing, so keeping in contact and giving that assurance like, yes, this is still, like, we're still in this together is key. Second question, some steps to take to gain confidence. This is so crazy because a lot of these questions are so relatable. It's 2 key things. So the first one is daily affirmation. Literally go in the mirror and look at yourself and just be like, I'm beautiful, I'm intelligent, I can accomplish anything that I put my mind to. Today will be a great day. Like, this can extend so far beyond confidence. Like, it can actually help you like throughout your day, and just staying upbeat. Like, doing daily affirmations is so key. And it's like when you look yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself that, it's like eventually you're gonna start believing it. Like, it's gonna take some time, because of course, like with social media and everything, it's really hard because, like, we're not even gonna get to that, but yeah, so just telling you, like, constantly giving yourself affirmation that you are what you say you are and not what anyone else defines you as is key. And another key thing is not comparing yourself. Whew, y'all, completely transparent, I used to struggle with comparison. Now that is so dead, because like when you compare yourself, I feel like you're just pointing out all the little things, like all the things that you are missing, and not focusing on the things that you actually have and what you can grow from. And comparison just makes you think like, oh my gosh, I don't have this, oh my gosh, I don't like this, oh my gosh, when it's like, no, you have so much of this, that, but you're belittling yourself because you see someone with this. I hope that makes sense. So start off with like telling yourself daily affirmations and just not comparing yourself to others, and just reminding yourself that you're the baddest out here, period. Number 3, should and should not during the healing stage. So I'm gonna hope that you're referring to relationships, because that's what I'm about to get into. So if not, just feel free to DM me and I'll be happy to answer your question. But I'm gonna start with should nots. So should not, number 1, don't go talk to somebody else while you're still healing, or messing with somebody else while you're still healing. People swear that when you go talk to the next person, it'll help you get over the other person, and that is so false. Like, that is so not true. And I'm only telling you guys because I know, like, a lot of these questions I can honestly relate to, and I'm telling you because I know. Your heart and your mind needs time to process whatever just happened. You're not giving yourself time to sink in and be like, dang, okay, this just happened, now I need to do this going forward, or I need to make sure that I noticed certain things before, or whatever the case is. Yeah, that's that. Don't go talk to somebody else, because one thing about it, and 2 things for sure, hurt people hurt people. So you're over here hurt, you're sad, all these emotions going through your head, and then you're gonna go talk to somebody else, and then like your trust is messed up, everything is messed up, and it's just like you're going to this person messed up, and you're probably gonna put so much restraints on them to the point it's like they feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm suffocating. Like they're gonna feel like they're suffocating, and you don't want that to happen. And you just want to make sure you're okay and that you're in the right state of mind before you go talk to somebody else. Like that's key. Another should not is don't bash yourself. Like despite whether it's your fault or it's not, don't bash yourself, because at the end of the day everybody makes their mistakes. Learn from it and keep pushing. That's the best you can do for every situation, is learn from whatever it is and just keep pushing, because 1% of life is what happens to you and 99% is how you react to it. Because the situation can happen, boom, it's over, but now it's about what you're going to do to make sure that this never happens again, or to protect your heart, your mind, whatever the case is. So that's that. Should take time to focus on the things that you actually enjoy. Personally, like last week, and I'm still kind of like in a really rough spot in my life, and what I did was, I know y'all see the quality gets better, so I went out and I invested into my YouTube, because I feel like YouTube is something that I actually enjoy and it makes me feel better doing things that promote happiness and that promote wholeness. Like if watching YouTube videos makes you feel better, watch YouTube videos. If working on your business makes you feel better, work on your business. If going out with friends makes you feel better, go out with friends. If going on little dates by yourself makes you feel better, do that. Just focus on the things that make you happy, because happiness has to come from within before you try to get it from someone else. Like you gotta be whole and you gotta be complete before you try to go to somebody else to fill that void. So yeah, that's a should. Another should I would say is just to write. Find something to release that hurt and that like pain or whatever the case is. So like for me, when I'm upset, I know I typically write. Like I have a healing journal, and I also have like notes on my phone that's locked, and I just write like when I'm upset or like when I'm like in a tough spot, because it just helps me to release my emotions. Because once I start writing, I eventually start crying, and like all of that is just slowly coming out, so I can take the next step forward to just become a better person. And I also have this healing journal that my friend gave me. Let me show y'all this healing journal. I hope you guys can see. Let me try to like tap it. Yeah, so this healing journal was a journal that my friend Danya gave me recently, and I've honestly been loving it, because like anytime, like, or sometimes even at night, I just sit down and I just write in it, because it just helps to release. You can also do some little things, like some things that I've seen on TikTok is like getting like glass plates, writing the stuff that's been hurting you and break it. You can also like just go to the beach and just relax, like do whatever you can to get your mind off of whatever it is that's been disturbing you. Okay, so yeah, my camera just stopped in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what just happened, but yeah, next question. How's college so far? College has been okay. I am taking like a lot of classes, and I'm currently actually working 2 jobs. I'm gonna let go one of them though, because I have to with school, and I'm trying to be more active in school. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of like classes. I'm taking my foreign language, I'm taking developmental psych, bio, Mac 1147, which is pre-cal and trig, and my freshman experience class, which is like SLS. And so I'm having 4 core classes and 1 class that's just like okay, but those core classes is a lot, and 2 of them is online, and that's my bio and my psych class, and I'm not a fan of bio, so it's like but I'm getting through, y'all. I'm managing. A key thing that I've learned on my laptop and on my calendar and on my phone, I actually keep track of everything that I need to do. I set dates that I need certain things done. Like on my calendar, I have my work schedule. Like I write down my work schedule. I also write down like my events that I have coming up. I write down meetings that I have like on Zoom or whatever the case is, and then on my phone I input those things on my phone for reminders, like when I'm not looking at my calendar. And then on my laptop I also have a to-do list where it's like I have things set up so that I'm not overwhelmed and not trying to get too much things done at one time. I actually have things laid out, so it's like I'm able to follow and like keep up. College just has been a lot. It's been really busy, but it's going great. It's going great. I love it. And, well, somebody put the topic friendships, and we're just gonna get into that. So it's a lot to say about friendships, and I'm gonna try to keep it short. If you know me, you know my patience for friends is like 0. Like, my patience for friends is just like, I don't want to say patience as in like going out and stuff like that, or like being around them. My patience as in like, I peep things fast and I cut it. I've learned, because people will literally dog you, walk over you, and think it's so cool. And I've been that person to let people like walk over me, but now that is so dead. I personally got too much going on in my life right now to be worried about like whether this person is being loyal to me, whatever the case is. I honestly can say, like, positively, I would highly recommend like getting friends, because I used to be that person where I don't have no friends. I don't have no friends. Like, I don't want no friends. But there are friendships, like, you need friendships. Like, people need people. So like the bond that I have with like my friends is like everything, because it's like when I'm going through stuff, or like even when I just want a second to like breathe, or like just to laugh and have fun, I know I can count on my friends. And that's the kind of people that you need. Like, you don't need people that's gonna be backstabbing you. You don't need people that's gonna be jealous, envious. Like, I don't got time for the games at all. So just make sure you keep friends around that's like always supportive. Like me, support is a big thing for me, because I'm so used to not having support. So it's like when people come in my life, like, I mostly look for support, because how you gonna be my friend but you're not gonna support me? That don't make no sense. I always look for support. I always look for loyalty, trust, like good vibes, just anything that's just like, it just makes me want to be around you. Anything that just brings good energy and like a good like vibe. Like, that's just me, and that's just that on that. Another topic someone put is self-care. If you know me, you know I'm so big on self-care. I don't know, taking care of yourself just makes you feel better. Like, going back to like the healing thing, when you hurt, get cute. Get like, when you start feeling like yourself again, that's when the healing starts to happen. Like, when you hurt, when you down, get your hair done, go get your nails done, get pampered, do something like make you feel good. Self-care for me, like when I'm hurt, my first thing to do with taking care of myself is just making sure I look good, because when I look good, I feel good. Like, that's just me. And when I look like this, I feel good. So that's one thing for me. Self-care also includes like cutting out things that drain you. This is something I've been trying to like focus on a lot lately, is cutting out a lot of things that just drain me and that just make me feel like ugh. And another thing is setting time aside for you. Like, tomorrow is my day because I don't work. I'm gonna set aside that time to just, you know, relax, like watch a Netflix movie, like do something that just makes me feel good. Me time is just so huge, because you can make time for work, you can make time for school, you can make time for this, that, and the third, but when are you actually gonna have time to sit down and reflect and just relax? So yeah, that's self-care. Next topic is beauty standards. Personally, I feel like beauty standards are just trash, because you can't tell me how I should look to feel good, or how you shouldn't be able to define my beauty. That's just that on that. And I feel like social media just does such a terrible job at this, because you gotta have this bag, you gotta have on these shoes, you gotta have your body looking this way to be considered beautiful, and it sucks. And that's why sometimes you just gotta get off of social media and just take a break, because it can just become exhausting, especially if your mind is not in the right place, especially if your confidence is not there. Social media will literally take you and stomp on you. So yeah, that's all I have to say for beauty standards. I just don't feel like they should exist, and even if they do exist, girl, don't follow them. They ain't got nothing to do with you. That's them people and they mess, not you. Okay. And another topic is social media. I personally go on social media like just for the fun of it, and like, you know, just to promote my YouTube and stuff like that. I keep my private life off of social media. Like, if you're on my close friends, like, y'all know I'll share story times here and there, like stuff like whatever, like I'll just share stuff with y'all. Like, as to like putting like my business on social media, like when I'm sad, I don't go posting sad quotes and stuff like that. I would say just keep your personal business off of social media, because everybody don't need to know what you got going on behind the scenes, because people will take it and run with it and stretch it. And yeah, and I feel like celebrities, a lot of celebrities struggle with doing that. Keep your personal business off the internet, because people will try to make an article out of anything. Okay, all right. Next topic is how to treat yourself when you're feeling down. I kind of already went over this, but like I said, getting cute. when I'm feeling down, I will go get my nails done, I will go get my toes done, my eyebrows done, I will go get a wax, like all of that stuff to make me feel better, because I know when I look my best, I feel my best, and therefore I'm able to do my best. That's what I would say. Just pampering yourself, and then focus on the things that make you happy and make you feel good, like I said before. Next question is actually girl code and what it means to you. For me, girl code, oh my gosh, there's so many rules when it comes to girl code, but some main ones for me is, one, if I tell you something, don't go back and go tell nobody what I said. Like, no, like, I'm talking to you because I want to talk to you. If I wanted the whole world to know, I would have told the whole world, but I'm telling you because I wanted to tell you. Whew. That's one thing about girl code. If I tell you something, if you're my friend, you're my girl. If I tell you something, don't go tell nobody else. Second thing in girl code is that if I used to date somebody as my friend, you shouldn't go date that person. Like, I don't care how y'all feel about it. No, that is so dead. Like, if I used to date somebody, you have no reason, especially, like, I get if we're just associates, like, it's just like a hi and bye with us, little conversation, boom, go ahead, go date him, fine. But if you're my friend and you're my girl, don't go. No, that is so dead. You will be cut off very fast. It's not even about like me still having feelings for the person, but it's just simply about the fact that you know what we used to have, and for you to go talk to him, that's just weird. That's just nasty. Like, that's just a no-go. Like, no, I just don't feel like you should. Like, that's just weird. Another thing that's like big to me in girl code is, if I feel like if I'm dating somebody, you don't need to be friends with their ex. Because I get y'all can be cool, cordial, that's cool, because I'm cool and cordial too. Like, it's no beef just because you're his ex. But all that bestie, ha ha ha, no. It just makes room for certain conversations to come up, and then now you're in an awkward position, and it's just like, It's a lot more things that go into girl code than what I just said. And to sum it all up, I just feel like girl code just means being loyal to me as my friend. And it's like I said, it's so much more that goes into girl code than what I just covered, but that's just like a few basic things. So next question, how to manage insecurities and build confidence. I already kind of covered this, but I didn't really go into like managing insecurities. As for managing insecurities, I don't feel like there's like a way to like really manage it, but more so not focusing on it. Like I said before, point out the things that make you beautiful. And even if it is a flaw, it makes you you. Like, it's just like, it's you, it's who you are. If you can't change it, embrace it. If you want to go spend thousands of dollars, if you want to buy every skincare line if it has to do with skin, you do that. But if you get to the point where it's like, I can't fix it, then you just need to embrace it. Because it's no point of you beating yourself up, making yourself feel less than who you are. It's like no point of that. So just embrace it. And I just want you guys to know that you guys are beautiful. I don't care what you look like, I don't care what color you are, I don't care what acne you have, I don't care what flaws you have. You are beautiful. Know that you are capable of anything you put your mind to. Know that you are worthy of all good things. And lastly, you're the freaking bomb. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care what mistakes you made. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what your life looks like right now. Everything I said applies to you. And that's just that on that. I don't care. And yeah, that's all love to you guys. Next question. Well, this is kind of a scenario, but it says, my friend didn't want to communicate when something I did offended her. Should I continue seeking closure? If you tried your best to, like, you know, apologize and try to like rekindle that relationship, then sometimes the best closure is just no closure, because you can't really force someone to talk, and you can't force someone to communicate with you when you want them to. Because sometimes, although you may get over something quickly, they may be sensitive and can't get over something that fast, and they need more time to, like, you know, just process what happened. And so if you did your part with apologizing, and you tried everything that you could to rekindle that, I would just say just to let it go and let it be. Let it be. Because you can't force anyone to do anything. All you can do is play your part, and then they will come along or eventually. And even if not, move on. Oh well. I feel like if someone leaves and they were just meant to be in your life for that season or for that time period, now you just need to go on and focus on you. And the next question is, what are some tips to stay smelling good all day? Some tips to stay smelling good all day is 1, hygiene. You can spray all the Bath and Body Works, all the perfume on you that you want, but if you're not taking a shower and taking care of yourself, that don't mean nothing. So some tips that I have is, for 1, take 2 showers a day. I take a shower in the morning and at night, but I know it'll be a day where I'll take a shower in the morning, I don't do anything all day, and I've just been laying in bed, so I just won't take a shower at night. But if you're out and you're active, take a shower, make sure you're wearing deodorant, make sure you're exfoliating, like getting all that dead skin off of you, because that dead skin can trap like smells. Make sure you're taking care of your body, make sure you're drinking water, make sure you're eating right, because whatever you put in must come out. And so yeah, I eat my hot chips here and there, but if you eating hot chips every day and like all that, like that stuff does things to your body, and like I said, what goes in must come out. Just taking those showers, making sure you're wearing deodorant, putting on lotion, keeping your skin moisturized, wearing nice perfumes, and that's it. And personally, like if we want to talk about like hygiene, when especially like when women get their period, I know that's like the worst. When you're on your period, just make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Make sure that you're wearing the right pad. Like I had to switch recently from Always to Honey Pot. I absolutely love Honey Pot, y'all. Like I love Honey Pot. It's so freaking good, and I use their overnight pads because my flow is pretty heavy, especially on the 1st and the 2nd day. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th day is actually really light, but I just keep it on, you know, just in case, and I can wear those during the day and at night. And yeah, make sure you're not keeping your pad on all day. And even when you don't have your period, if you wet your clothes, take it off, like put on a new pair of clothes. Like always try to keep an extra pair of like underwear or something on you, so if anything happens you do have a new pair, because that moist can cause like yeast to build up, and then you got a yeast infection, all that other stuff. Like not wearing tight clothes, because you do need your stuff to breathe. There's just a whole lot that goes into hygiene. Maybe I can do like a hygiene video separately, but it's so much to like focus on when it comes to hygiene. So yeah, that's what I have for smelling good all day. And where do you get inspiration for dressing? Oh, that makes me feel good, because it's like you're saying that I dress good. If I'm being 100% honest, I really don't have an inspiration when it comes to dressing. Like I just piece things together and try to make it look cute. My style changes a lot, so yeah, I just honestly love fashion. I personally just like dressing, so I like trying new things, I like putting new pieces together. And so I can honestly say though that I do be watching other YouTubers fashion haul, and when I see like a cute thing that they picked out, like I would add that to my cart, and then when I get it, try to piece it together and make it look all cute and stuff. And so yeah, that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. The fashion haul is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so that you're notified every time this beautiful face posts. I will have my social media on the screen so you can stalk me and connect with me as well. And yeah, that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Grace and favor to you guys, and peace.